Hey there, I'm the Nerve Nerd, doing some Path of Exile 2. Here we are, playing with our rogue ranger person, ranger, Pathfinder, is that what they're called? Yep, something like that. We didn't play in off hours at all. Didn't have time. Did discover a new show that I did not realize was on Netflix. An AMC show called Preacher, based on an old comic book I used to love. I really like what they've done with the show, but at times I feel like it is written for people that know the comic book. And then also there's a bunch of random stuff that doesn't come from anywhere in there. But I'm enjoying it. I may have already mentioned it on another video, but I'm madly in love with Ruth Negga. She is so wonderful, has such a lovely Texan accent. She's got a great accent in real life. She's got the sweetest little Irish lilt. And Dominic Cooper does a good job. Whoever the guy they got playing Casty is great. I believe his name is Graham McTavish. Could be wrong about that. Which sounds to me like a Scottish name, not an Irish one. But he pulls off the Irish accent. Maybe he's doing the old Dick Van Dyke. And doing a grossly inaccurate Irish accent, but he's got me sold on it. Yeah, just a lot of good times with this show. We didn't kill the Bog Witch. We could try to do that now. I have exactly an hour. I had to go apartment hunting after work today, so that was the hour I had for packing shit up. Now we're gonna have the hour I have for playing video games, and then it's gonna be the hour of TV and then bedtime. So no packing shit up today. Oh, and sad things. Looking at apartments. Found a lovely apartment that I would move into in a heartbeat. The leasing agent was adorable, and was very good at sussing out what I was looking for and giving me basically the exact kind of apartment that hit all of the boxes that I am trying to tick to my place that I'm going to live and do things from. But the only problem was it's about $200 or $300 outside of my price range, which means I have to either really figure out some way to get exceedingly tight on my budget, or I have to start selling drugs. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to start taking meth in my apartment basement, in my apartment shower. I'll just have to budget like crazy, and well, I'm just not going to move into the dream place. I'll have to go to one of the other places that's probably better location-wise anyway, but a lot cheaper as well. But the problem is, oh my gosh, this place I looked at was, in terms of like the numbers for what I say I'm looking for, on the upper end of like the square footage. But in terms of what it looked like when I actually set foot in it, and I thought about my stuff in that space, and I thought about my kids in that space, it's tiny. It's tiny, and it's $200 or $300 more than I can afford. So the prices that I can afford are smaller. I don't know how it's gonna work. Let me know. Figure something out. Having said, if anybody knows somebody in the Dallas-Fort Worth area looking for a roommate, or even somebody to just take over a room in their house, be okay with me occasionally having kids over.
No mercy.
And, you know, the potential thing that my ex-wife should pass away in a horrible Destiny-induced accident. That would make my kids live with me. You know, just let me know. Comment in the comments below. It's the first time I've mentioned.
Row.
I hope my bitterness doesn't come across too. No. It's just I have this lovely house. I achieved the dream. And now I have to stay the dream. And live in a very different way than what I wanted to live. But I shall make my music, and I shall play my games, and I shall have the good times whenever I can. And whatever place I decide to live will be the place that I have decided to live, and that will mean a lot. And I'll figure out a way to make it a place filled with love and light, and the laughter. At least two very special girls. You know, on weeknights could probably be several other special girls. Who knows? It'll just be me and then Path of Exile through. And, you know, Magic Gathering and Civilization. Whenever Endless Legend 2 comes out, I'm going to get that. Talk about not being able to afford anything, Jesus. I still have money in my imaginary budget set aside for... There's no way this is going to happen. I didn't do the thing with the effigy. I still have money set aside for new videos in my imaginary future life. Shoot, Path of Exile and I do buy games for the cheap ones and continue to do that. But that is worth every second. We recently played through Copycat, which is a very emotional game. Actually, the game deals a lot with loss, and also changing the memory, and having to replace the being replaced. And then we also got some really pretty big city wall that recently got connected to got detected based of the stolen salami. And I like this game. It reminds me very much of Gravity Falls. I think there's a duck detective in that show. Duck detective. But it's not the same. Goodness gracious, he died right there. Ooh. Come on, we gotta get it. Still bug witch. We're running around, please. In the burning. It's burning. Ouch. toasted meat like armour. Yeah, we needed to find those effigies. And yeah, we definitely need to do the thing where we find some sort of way to shore up our weaknesses.
Flourish.
Too many of them! Alright. We are doing something. Something about the armor situation, the talent situation, something. Something must be done. That's something is largely related to our chest.
What do you
We
need?
must
Take your
improve our
time.
chest.
Be wary.
As a man, I always start with improving my chest. So, very naturally want those kind of chests. What would it cost me to get some body armor? So here, this is the heavy stuff. That takes a lot of freaking strength. We're not doing the heavy stuff, but we could do. This is all evasion rating stuff, dexterity based. Armor and energy shield. Armor and evasion. Armor and energy shield. Armor and evasion rating. That feels like maybe that's the way to go. So let's buy this.
May it guard you well.
And let's
Don't get
kill him
eaten.
toward that. So we're gonna
How
trade
can I
out
be
one
of
of our
A shift in my training can't hurt.
dexterities for a strength. Right? So let's just shift you out to a strength. Voila. Does that give us enough? Oh dear lord. We're not gonna get there this way. Oh, this is bonkers. Forget about that. We're gonna keep that strength point.
What do you need? Take your time.
Just
I
because that's
like
gonna
it.
give us some more health. And that
Be
might have to
wary.
do it. But I don't think that's the path.
What do you need? Ah, some pretty things, yes? Don't
Let's
drink
look at
the
our,
water.
Let's look at our mitts now. It's not happening there. Let's get our boots. Phase rating and energy shield. Get our helmets. Evasion rating. We're getting all evasion rating from our helmet.
Stay wary.
Maybe it's just a merchant problem.
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle. Don't drink the water.
What does Alva have? Alva has random stuff.
Hey.
Right? Yeah, she's our random guy. Girl. Armor, energy shield. Oh. So those armor and energy shield is going to be strength. So I see a pattern here.
Anything else you'd like
So
to be aware of?
dexterity likes evasion rating. So I think I just have to lean hard into evasion rating. See what happens if we buy some random armor and energy shield gloves. 30 strength and 30 intelligence.
Not today.
We can get to the intelligence part pretty easily. But basically what I'm seeing here
Until next time.
is I'm seeing that if I'm going to be focused on my dexterity
How
like I
can I
am,
be of
A shift in my training can't hurt.
I must invest in some other stuff. So let's see what happens here. Let's get ourselves up to 30-ish strength. Alright. I don't think that's destroyed any of our abilities. And then we'll do 2 intelligence. We need 2 more dexterity to be able to do good stuff. So let's go ahead and get rid of something. Can't take that one out. This close range thing. We're not really doing the close range thing. So then we can go here for the dexterity. And voila. Now everything we have is good, plus now we can manage better gloves. So these are not the ones. Let's go. And try
Hello. Care to take
to
a
get some better
chance?
gloves. We're going with the armor and energy shield gloves. Ooh, I like that. Increased attack speed. I don't think it's as good as what I already have. Curious though. Item level 40. Yeah, we're getting the right level of item. Okay. There we go. We're maximizing our armor and energy shield from that purchase. Now boots. I'm loath to do boots because we're getting our speed from them. But how about, what can we do about helmet? Can we do an armor and energy shield helmet? I don't think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Let's do... How about we do straight up evasion rating helmet? Doubt we're going to beat this one that we have. You don't know if you don't try. That's a lot of evasion rating. Alright. What is this? Our dexterity is too low for these items.
Not today.
Bloody hell.
Good luck.
Dexterity needs to be how much? 65? Oh, okay. Okay, that's easy. All we have to do is make one.
How can I be
A
of
shift in my
change.
training can't hurt.
Um, Alright, we'll just drop some of our 10% damage. And we will, wow, 25 dexterity right there. So let us, yeah, we're going to take that one out. We'll go here. We're going to put it into actually strength. Oh no, that's only dexterity that we can do there. Sweet. So now we got 25 dexterity. So actually, we kind of did a good job there because now we got all the things that we need. We boosted our intelligence and strength, and we also got a big jump to our dexterity. So the only problem is further along this node is nothing interesting. Although maybe leaning into our evasion rating is a thing. But no, I don't think any of this stuff is what we want over here. So I think that's where we end on that part of the tree. We'll get our 10% bonus back, and then maybe we'll fill in this quiver stuff. Oh man, to get an additional projectile when forking. You know one thing I like to fork. This attack speed bonus seems actually pretty cool. Not for this guy though. What is this over here? Oh, I like the sound of this. Increased move speed and all projectile damage stuff. And then we got extra poisons up here too. I think that's where we need to go. We need to grab our extra plus 10% damage right here, and then just come up this way and grab these extra poison things. And then we'll come over here and get these other things. I think that's it. Yep, definitely. Alright. I know that was boring as hell, but we solved the problems that we're having. Well, I guess we don't really know for sure that we solved them until we get into the field and see if we survive a little bit more. In theory, our evasion just like went way the hell up. And
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and identify and sell this thing.
How can
I'll
I?
actually look at the character panel in just a moment.
Anything catch your I like
Alright, what do we say? Our armor went up like 3% in our evasion. I don't remember what our evasion was, but it has to have gone up. Our energy shield went up by like, I don't know, like 9 points or something. But we're using all of our items, and I think we ended up at the same level of dexterity. Yeah, we might even be a touch higher on dexterity, and we boosted all of our other attributes at the same time. So I think that was all around net positive. Actually, when I started, I didn't think we were going to get there, but I'm feeling pretty happy about that now.
You have no
I think
chance.
that's going to be nothing to hurt me.
Need more time.
So we don't want to go into Hey, I haven't seen one of those before, I don't think. Increased cast speed. Oh, that's something because I picked up a rune, no, that's not why. I just things I throw around. Well, the problem is, in my mind, do the ignite thing, be a flame mage, but then you're like
Spread forth.
just like cyclops. Be a lightning mage, or you can be a cold mage. I wish there was. I mean, I guess you could find some mage. But the cast mage is basically a witch.
Easy trophy.
We've done that before. It was fun. But we just wanted to do something different for Dawn of the Hunt, so we did something different for Dawn of the Hunt. Well, and to be fair, the Pathfinder was we did not dislike the witch. The witch lured on promises. She was one of my favorites. So, Pathfinder had been my favorite to play.
Not ready.
Despite the fact that we were just in a little bit of a spot where we were having a hard time with it. We solved that problem though, I think. I've already noticed that when I've gotten cornered and whacked and stuff, it has not been nearly as bad. You know, I still have to pay attention. I still have to watch my health bar. You know, be paying attention to that.
You have
energy
no
shield.
time.
Make sure I don't recklessly stand in burning bodies or anything like that. You should be doing that when you're playing this game because it's the way to play.
Cultivate.
So yeah, we're not getting totally owned by the guys that run up those stacks. Sha, mongrel. Sha. Oh, I gotta do laundry too. Not really do laundry, just put away the clothes that were brought from yesterday. But, that's a big deal. I'm watching the show. As a matter of fact, it's like, I started watching an episode of Preacher last night. And, well, let's just say I completely lost consciousness. I was planning to watch 2 episodes. And during the second episode, I lost consciousness. But it was funny because it was at the point where something in the show, there's something that's kind of a running gag in the show that happens repeatedly.
Not yet.
And, you know, there's a pretty good reason why it happens repeatedly, but at least a quarter of the episode was devoted to this experience of this thing that happened. check. And I fell asleep. So then I woke up and I was in my 3rd episode of the show. And I just was like, well, you know, I missed something. I could go back and watch it. Or I realized, oh yeah, it was just these characters that got killed in the last bit that I missed. So I'm just not even going to worry about it because I knew that it was going to happen.
Flourish.
I know why it's happening. Nothing to gain. There might be a small chance that I missed some sort of joke or Easter egg. But since I read the books, that was my fault. I got myself cornered. Since I've read the books, it's no big deal. And it's not really following that closely along the books, but it's very much following kind of the joke. I did it again. It's okay. But yeah, so I fell asleep, didn't go back, and it was just like, I'll just go ahead. And it's not even, normally that would happen and I go, well, that only happens because I don't enjoy the show. No, it happened because I was bollocks tired. And then, you know, what usually happens with me when it's not actually quite bedtime is I'll do what I call a micro nap. And so I took this little micro nap, woke up, and I was refreshed enough to finish out my show, and that's what I did. And then I went to bed and did great. Well, I woke up way too early. That was bad. 4 a.m. Rain. In order to get to work on time, I had to work 5:30 to 8. And let me tell you, when you don't get to bed until 8, you cannot afford it because I have to go in the morning ready to go. Nonetheless, that is for reasons unknown.
Prepare yourself.
So tonight's my bed. I'll probably be going to bed closer to 11.
Cultivate.
And hopefully, I'll wake up an hour earlier. Mr. Bob, I don't want that to happen. Hopefully it means that I will take a nice extra hour of beautiful rest. Tuesday for me is what everybody else is. Monday's usually nice. I should have late today. Today was a good day. But Tuesday for me is the day where I go in and go, why don't I just call in? But I don't always go and I suffer through it. And I get on with my life. Like Tuesday is also the day where something will come. Now Tuesday is the day that I play some music. So I haven't gotten to work on it, but I have made some progress. I don't know if it's going to come out in my practice, so we'll find out. Maybe some practice on the aha thing. And what I may do is I may do a run through of that, and then I may introduce the next song and just improve that. I think it's going to be one that I already have started working on. Or maybe I should pick one that I haven't even started working on. We'll decide tomorrow, but I guess the easier thing to do would probably be to go with the song that I've already learned a little bit of. So I'll probably be doing that. And say the harder thing when I'm gonna be, more
Cultivate.
just ready to spend a bunch of time talking about things. What I would like to do is when I introduce a song and why I've chosen it, talk about why I've chosen the song. I want to talk about, spend a little bit of time going through the process of it. Because I don't really work from tab, but a lot of times I will start with tab just to get the idea. Because I can read music, but I am painfully slow at reading music. And for some reason, because of the voicing on the guitar, when you're looking at sheet music for the guitar, all the stuff is like way outside of the primary staff. So it's increasingly difficult for me to read. Now there are tricks. There are tricks to being able to read the higher end of the So, again, I really don't like the working tab. When
That
we
would
do
only
it,
slow me down.
I will show you why, because it doesn't really tell you how to play. But what it can do is it can tell you if your ear is doing a good job of telling you where the notes are to start. Because a lot of times, your ear will tell you how to play something in the wrong key. And oftentimes, for me, it does. So I can grab the melody just fine, but it's a melody that's out of key and would not work in terms of trying to figure out how to sing it, and also would not work in terms of if you ever had to play with someone else. They'd be like, that's not how you do that. And whatever they knew how to do, because they know said song, would not work. Along with, wow, this is a cool ring. That's a really cool ring. We should put that in the old box. I do not think it's a ring for my character, per se. But it's a very good ring for a sorceress. And if I make another character who happens to be a sorceress, it would be a very good ring for her. A very,
Don't eat
very
anything colorful.
So,
Still a lot. My tribe is
gotta make the
Don't
sound effect
drink
when you
the
sell things.
water.
It's super important. But yeah, if I go through a little bit of the process of how I learn, or at least how I get acclimated to new music, that could be good. The only thing I'm not gonna do directly on the channel is play someone else's song. So
In my
what I'll
sights.
try to do is I'll try to do a better job of saying, this is the song, and here is where you can go to hear this song. That way you can do that thing and you go, okay, this is what we're working from, if you care to know. And then you can be a better judge.
Flourish.
Oh yeah, you nailed it. Or, wow, that's what he thinks this song sounds like? What a dummy. I do like this kind of or at least I have a very specific way to do a thing. That is not necessarily just a straight up copy of someone else's song. I have to say that as someone that's older and has been playing for a long time now, and it's sort of finally started to make sense of the things that I do that are good and the things that I do that are just still amateur musician stuff. It's cool having the ability to go, no, I made a decision to make this kind of sound, and there's a reason behind it, and it is this thing, and to just know that. I think you only know that as an older musician about different things. And you know, I've not done this in the sense of been on stage and done things. I've been on stage. It's just I have developed some very pointed ways of doing things that I like. Like I know what I like, and I know what I imagine other people might like too. Could be wrong about that.
Flourish.
But I do want to stay there. Alright, this is what we're looking for. We want to do this thing with the effigies here. That way we can go kill the bob rage with increased fire resistance. And then we're just going to light them especially since we have a talent boost and spend. Just waiting to do it safe and waiting to get killed.
Not ready.
Keep reviving all the minions. And they're kind of like weird little meat shields. They're taking on some of my attacks. Whoops, I don't care about that thing. Scepter? Look at you. Yes. What's this? Essence thing? Oh yeah, we're gonna do that, but first we're gonna do that. Bonus fire resistance just in case it's a flame essence or something. Oh, there we go.
This
Okay,
is
what
not
is
what I expected.
Woohoo! Boring. Just a minor attribute modifier. Well, I mean, I guess attributes are things you'd like to modify with amulets. Maybe that'd be a thing.
Choking cloud.
Oh yes, this is fire. Alright, let's go. Do the thing. Curse. Fire resist. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and spend our talent point. So we decided we were going to go up on our little merry way up here. Because I think the increased poison magnitude's like pretty boss. I think we're going to need to give a little bit to our strength and intelligence. My thinking here is that the gradual improvements to the armor are going to require some really more attributes from it, some strength and intelligence, like if we get the next level up of that same type of armor that we're trying to use. Ouch! What a mean woman. Come on. This is one where it would be really nice to have some minions. Because the minions are always going to go straight for the target. Maybe she's five our own team to do that. Dang it. No!
I'm not ready.
Oh yeah, take that. Oh, this is no good. Man, you lose the special thing when you die. Can you get it back? I don't know if you get it back, but you gotta fight a bunch of people. We lost that because we're idiots, you know. It wasn't because we couldn't have done that. It's because I did myself stuff. I thought maybe I could attack the wall. You know, the other one. bone rod pieces all over. Nope, I'm so slack. I was committed to death. I was confined to death. Because I was done. Alright. Got that back. Or do we actually have to go and touch it? Guess so. Don't care about that. Alright, let's try this again. With everything.
First.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Stop that this instant. Go to your room. Last part. No, 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 no. Not again. She's really good at making that go. Just stop. Alright, look at that. We only got her done halfway. We are basically just the worst. Struggling. I wonder if Poison Herald is actually a mistake. It's basically what Poison Herald I think does is it lowers some of your poison damage so you can store it into this Mega Blast, which is great for clearing levels, mind you, but it's not so great for boss content because you're already applying your maximum, like your maximum poisoning or whatever.
Yes, take your time. I'll take it. Anything colorful.
What did I just do? Essence. Okay. Okay. Let's go try to kill some monkey man. Oh yeah. We don't have a portal to that one, do we? Goodness gracious. Our hour is almost up. We're gonna try to kill this big monkey man. And then it's bedtime. Wind down time. I gotta go do my usual arm and ab workout since I didn't get to do the run. One might say maybe I should prioritize running over playing video games, but you know what? I worked all day. I need some video game time sometimes too. Why is my sound tripping out? That's weird. This makes me really nervous. Shouldn't be having
Flourish.
this much difficulty here.
Reach your edge.
These were the two same bosses that we're doing trying to work. It's good to see one doing better.
Not yet. Barely broke a sweat.
Anything you need. Keep your wits about you.
Suffer!
So much lag. We got an mission there. Ignition. Gotta mention it every time. I actually like the way those guys look when they've got the poison on them. It gives them like this just kind of weird, otherworldly kind of sliminess that's trailing after them. What's this? Weird little cave. Mini boss. I have to.
An easy trophy.
Easy trophy. Yeah, of course, because I did it over a level. I want to go back and fight the monkey man. Tell me. Tell me, little girl. Where do I fight the monkey man? I need the jungle ruins. I don't need the Exile bog.
Nowhere to run. Grow.
Hey, we got an mission.
Too weak. Too slow.
No mission that one, but we could have it. That one they all found. They got that penny to kill the spreads whenever they perish from poison. So even when my previous poisons have been kicked off, triggered them. That's what's going on when you see like a group of guys like explode and then another group of guys explodes. Another sport gem, level 2! I don't think we have anything to do with those at the moment. We really need to invest in enhancing some of our gems. It'd be nice to take like our poison attack, our poison burst arrow, and throw something else on it. That's just
Flourish. Not ready.
Slow time bubble. I'm moving very slowly. So he takes it and I'm slow. Oh, no good. Let us try to stun him. Damage. Damage. That's unfortunate. When I hasted the stun doesn't do enough.
trophy.
Dumb boss. Super dumb. Oh, those guys are big.
Patience. That would only slow me down.
What have you learned?
Don't want the
I
whole
gotta start
town
paying
on my
attention
back.
because I keep finding items that have the Etter enchantment kind of built in, and those aren't as they're not as obvious without mousing over them. God, what is my deal? I can't speak this evening.
I like it.
Excuse me.
Be wary.
How can a scepter be stone?
Grow!
Isn't it a condition that applies to its wielder? You got an ignition there.
In my sights!
There's the Chimeral Wetlands. Those are done well.
In. 'Cause. 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 'Cause
another hunt, are you?
We got another hunt?
Not all.
Impressively don't have a hunt. No hunt for us. Trying to find the boss. The boss. Really cool music again. I love this little Jungle Ruins. I think that's where we're trying to go. Yes, it is. It only took us all of our time to find it. It took us so long that we might just have to tap the waypoint and go to bed. We gotta find us a monkey. Let's find us a monkey.
Burst!
Gorilla. A giant gorilla. I'm still man. I actually really think they did a good job with the animation. You get a sense of how heavy they are. But they're also very, very freaking
I'm not ready.
cute. I kept interrupting my attack. Hey, there's the guy. Oh, and he killed me immediately. Oh, this is not going to go well. Oh, this is the one where you spawn right next to him, too. Gotta love it. Get rid of all the ads. Slow it a little bit. Keep our distance. Well, we'll try one more time. Good night. Yep, that's not happening. Alright, now we gotta try our best to run away. Run the away. Get the heck out of here. very sad about the outcomes of this night. We only killed a tiny boss. Everything else has been kind of a thing. We did do a good thing with our attributes. We found that little node that gave us a lot of dexterity, which meant that we could actually improve our general item setup, our armor setup basically. Is much improved over where it was. But we still cannot do what we need to do as far as hitting our marks on these bosses. So we had a potentially better quiver actually. Maybe that's what we do the next time. Actually, why don't we just do that right now? Let's go ahead and do some random gambling. Try to
Hello
get us a better quiver.
Plenty of choices.
Give me better quiver, please. No. Close to a better quiver.
Let me take that off your hands.
What's this? No, I don't think so.
That's quite pretty.
No, we don't need more chances to poison. We do that on our own.
Seems like a good deal. 18 is a lot of fire damage. Oh, I like this one.
I think we're getting a better quiver.
Seems like a good deal.
Already poisoned, so at 69. +1 to projectile skills is such a big deal. I
Let
don't
me
know if
take
it's
that
as
off
big
your
a deal as
hands.
I'm making it out to be. Hey, here we go. This is marked improvement. The only thing we're getting that's a dud here is the 13% chance to poison.
Oh, I
Because
like
we already
this
do that with our attacks anyway, but everything else got way
Until next
upgraded. We got a higher min-max on our attack, which
What do
means
you
that
need?
our general damage from poison has increased. So we're gonna be increasing it. We increased our damage output by a pretty fair amount with that.
Yes?
So,
Anything catch your
I'm
eye?
feeling good about that. Oh, whoa,
I
give me
tried
that
to
back. I didn't even identify that.
Don't drink the water.
How can I be of
She'll be worth more.
I'll take it.
Here we
Don't
go.
drink the water.
Alright, so I think we at least didn't completely waste the time. But we definitely are not happy with where things ended up tonight. But, you know, can't win all the time. Thank you, and have a great night.